should move on now to the quotes.
Quotes.
There are a lot of classic quotes.
We all have our own favourite terrible quote from the end of Revenge of the Sith.
Liar! You're with him! It's one of my favourites.
It's pretty bad.
My favourite still, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
I think I'm going to have to go with I have the high ground.
Yes, that's the king.
Yeah, I don't like that one. The entire fight comes down to Obi-Wan being a little higher.
You can't win, Anakin.
Obviously,
I have the high ground.
Obviously, you can't do a cool flip to the ground just in front of Obi-Wan and continue the lightsaber fight. He has to jump over him, obviously.
If you played the game of Episode 3, the alternate ending, if you win the fight as Anakin, is he just jumps over him and decapitates Obi-Wan.
I just don't understand why he tries to jump over him. Just jump in front of him or to the side. What's the deal? I don't.
Or just slowly advance up it.
Yeah, I just don't get
with your lightsaber.
I don't understand why he had to jump at the retarded move. He's just going to get his legs chopped off.
You know, Hayden Christensen's acting is so melodramatic.
Yeah,
like I've said this about Orlando Bloom. Both of them belong in the 19th century, where melodrama was huge.
To be fair, I wouldn't say there's so much melodramatic. It's just wooden.
Yeah, but the dialogue it kind of brings out the melodrama in it.
Yeah.
But even then, when he delivers the line, in my opinion, the Jedi are evil. It is sort of just. It's almost deadpan.
Yeah.
When he is supposed to be having a massive fight for what he believes in and the things he loves.
He has a very kind of almost school debating society. In my opinion, the Jedi are evil.
Throw me your opinion, Obi-Wan.
Well, my opinion is, only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Yeah, actually, in that fight, the dialogue, Hayden Christensen, he is much more reasonable than Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan says, only a Sith deals in absolutes, so...
Does that mean he deals in absolutes as well?
Yeah,
that's why the line is funny. Thanks for catching up.
Okay,
but
I'm there.
But, you know, Hayden Christensen says, well, in my opinion, the Jedi are evil. You know, what's your thoughts?
The Sith are evil! You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them!
I loved you, Anakin. You were my brother!
Gay.
Yes. Everyone thought that in the cinema when they saw it.
Oh.
We can't explain it. She's dying of a broken heart.
Oh my god.
That does mad in. That's just stupid.
The robot chicken thing of, let's not use the millions of dollars of electrical equipment around us. All the medical stuff. Dying of a broken heart? What's your degree in? Poetry?
Yeah, you've got on the one hand this woman who, she was sort of force choked for a bit, but dropped, and apparently, other than that, okay.
Yeah.
I guess she's pregnant, so that's a pretty stressful situation. But when you consider, on the other side of things, legs and arm cut off, set on fire in a lake of lava.
Which somehow burns itself out.
Yeah.
And not through him.
Slowly moved to a new facility. I mean, it took him a while.
Yeah.
He
was left burning on the side of the thing for a little while.
In presumably
there's going to be a lot of complications just moving someone in that situation.
Yeah, and they managed to fix him. But apparently, the universe hasn't fixed pregnant ladies.
Just don't know how to do it.
Infant mortality is incredible.
Get pregnant and you're still fucked.
Well, how many people's parents do you actually get to meet in that series? You know, and any women you do meet don't have kids.
Oh, here's a funny line from second one. I will be the most powerful Jedi ever. Obi-Wan's just jealous. That is a terrible line.
They make his character as sort of see-through as Starscream in... he just blatantly says whatever his motivation at the time happens to be.
I will be in command soon, Megatron. Bitch slap him. I know this is what caused a lot of the problems in it anyway, but he just needed to get laid. Personally, you know, George Lucas has clarified that whole thing recently. I think he did it last year at the big Empire Strikes Back celebration, at the anniversary thing. Because there's a lot of stuff in the canon about Jedis who are in relationships and stuff. And it's apparently supposed to be committed relationships, which are bad.
Right.
Marriage, etc., and relationships. But in his own words, Jedis get a lot of casual sex.
Cool. Now I know why Anakin wants to be a Jedi.
Totally.
You want to get laid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he went the committed relationship route and fucked it up royally.
But I don't get how old is he in the first one? He's like 10.
He's about 9, 10.
Like that. Then, a few years later, he's just dead old. Like, he's much older. And Padme, same age. Why would she age? Doesn't make sense. She's just the same age.
Yeah, she's aged 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
He's aged 10,
aged
11.
like, well over it.
Hey, maybe people from the Boo have age difference.
Maybe they do.
The Time Lords, you know, they don't age.
Oh, of course.
Maybe.
So I think they got away with it. I think she's supposed to be about 14 in the first one.
Yeah, but she
And
doesn't...
Natalie Portman was playing some character a fair few years younger.
Yeah.
So when a few years later they did that one, she was also capable of pulling off
Yeah, but
24.
it just didn't make sense to me because the difference in the first one between her and the kid, age-wise, seems massive.
And height.
Yeah.
Seems massive,
Yeah.
and suddenly the gap is closed completely in the second. Like, they're the same age.
Well, it's that thing of you wouldn't date someone 10 years younger than you now,
But
in
yeah.
10, 20 years.
But it's an inconsistency, like you say, with the thingy being 80, Obi-Wan being 80.
Yeah,
It's just-
yeah.
But
They
you
didn't
would
make
have
her
thought,
look particularly older,
Yeah.
did they? Or anything like that. I mean, and her character was like still pretty much the same. Like, she didn't seem any like wiser or anything.
Yeah.
And did she really do anything that would make her wiser?
no, not really, but
I mean, she looks like 2 or 3 years have passed. There is a definite difference between a
Yeah.
14-year-old girl and a 24-year-old girl.
Yeah.
I can
Yes.
tell the difference.
Yeah.
Phil can't.
So, has anyone got anything else to say about Star Wars prequels?
Well,
quality films.
Say one thing you like about Episode 1. In 3 words, describe Episode 1.
Darth Maul lightsaber. I don't know. 3 words a
Okay.
bit.
to be
bit
fair,
hard.
he did name the single most epic 3 or 4 seconds in episode 1 is the bit where Darth Maul,
Yeah.
he's got a
Boom,
lightsaber. It's got 2 ends.
That was epic.
That was
This
sick.
shit just got real.
Like in the cinema, just watching the film, like, oh, this is really great. Oh my god, he's got 2 lightsabers.
Nah, yeah. They do have that moment when you first watch them
Yeah.
of being the epicness of the CGI and the epicness of
Yeah.
everything being cool. But if I keep saying if they weren't Star Wars,
Yeah,
they'd
won't
just
be
be a
Star Wars.
really shit series of sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Do you know in Phantom Menace? You know the bit when Obi-Wan Kenobi's hanging off whatever it was meant to be? It was a
When
pin.
Darth Maul is the high ground.
Yeah. If your opponent has a high ground, you are screwed.
Fuck, you're gonna
But,
lose your
you know,
legs.
if I was Darth Maul, I'd just, grab my lightsaber and just stab him, in the head or whatever.
Yeah.
But all he does is, go, he just keeps,
Yeah.
he just taunts him. He just taunts him.
him, yeah. That's
The
what bad guys
old
always
bad
do
guy
that.
doing
Yeah.
the taunt. Rather
Bad
than-
guys always
Actually,
has to taunt.
maybe we've just seen how Obi-Wan won the fight against Anakin. Because he knew you could win from the high ground. But I don't think anyone else did.
But
He beat a guy with the
Yeah.
high ground. But he didn't share this with anyone.
yeah. Because he did the exact thing Anakin needed to do successfully. Darth
So
Maul
it was
did
in his
the same.
head.
Yeah.
Darth
knew
Maul
how
thought
to
he was going to
react.
win because he hit the high ground. I pulled that shit out. I kicked his ass. I cut him in half, kicked him down a pit.
So the phrase "No, Anakin, I've got the high ground" is just a massive bluff.
Yeah.
What else could it be?
Okay, Phil, Episode 2 in 3
So
words.
2. Big monsters fighting Jedi. That's
4
cool.
words.
I say lovey-dovey crap.
A lot of it, yeah. A lot of it is like just bullshit.
I think
Story,
I would have
whatever.
probably said
But I love
Colosseum.
the Jedi part. I love the.
Fet and puns.
Oh, Yoda's first.
I think my
Love
words
that.
for episode 2 is going to be, this party's over.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Episode 3.
I still got to do 3 words.
Yeah, just for the prequels.
You're breaking my heart.
I'm only doing this because you seem to like the prequels so
I
much.
do. I just like flashy colours and lightsabers twirling around.
You're 10 years old then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a good spectacle, but that doesn't make it a good film.
Yes.
I
Good
tell you
to
what.
watch. Good to watch.
No, because I'd have had the same stance as you, but we watched them in a marathon form.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
Compared,
done that.
so they're right next to the originals in comparison wise.
Yeah.
And we had to sit through them before we could watch the originals.
Yeah.
We didn't have no one was forcing. But
Well, no,
honestly,
we had actual Imperial Stormtroopers.
in
Oh,
that
okay.
context, they made me cry so
Yeah.
much.
When I have kids, I'm going to say to them, no, the prequels didn't exist.
Yeah, just not.
There's only
tell them
3
that.
Star
When it
Wars
says
films.
Episode 4, 5, and 6, I just typos.
They did do some interesting stuff, though. They definitely cemented the thing of, in real life, Keira Knightley being a poor man's Natalie Portman. As in Phantom Menace, she plays Natalie Portman's duplicate.
See, I didn't know that. John told me the other day.
Yeah, I
Didn't notice
found it
that.
on IMDb and posted it on Facebook,
It's crazy.
in my surprise.
Gonna have to watch it again.
Another
See that.
weird little thing that none of us have been able to find yet.
Yeah.
Dominic West, the main character in The Wire and the politician in 300, the sleazy one, he plays one of the guards in it. We've been looking at all the
Yeah.
scenes
When
he
did
could
you
possibly
say
be in.
that was?
Yeah, we can't see where he is.
All I've been able to get off the internet is he's somewhere in the battle at the palace at the end.
Oh, in the first. Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the first one. But we haven't been able to find him.
Hmm.
If anyone knows where he is,
Do tell
let
us.
us know.
Do you know in the original trilogy,
Yeah.
Apart from Harrison Ford, George Lucas destroyed all their acting careers.
Yeah.
Not in the prequels though.
No,
Natalie
yeah.
Portman is now
Yeah, she
won an
did
Academy
everything,
Award.
didn't she? Yeah.
And Ewan McGregor's not doing bad.
So I was looking.
Apart from Hayden Christensen.
I think he ruined his own career.
He does loads of different stuff, doesn't he? Like he does like biking shows and things. And
And it'd take a lot more than the Star Wars prequels to kill the career of Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson. I mean, he got a purple lightsaber because he said, "What colour lightsaber do you want?" Purple. We don't do purple lightsabers. I want a purple lightsaber, motherfucker.
And it better say bad motherfucker on that
We're gonna look closer. I bet it does.
Yeah.
And that's why we hated the Star Wars prequels.
Apart from Phil.
Who's gay?
They're alright.
And has a what size penis?
I do have a small penis. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And that's why we hate Phil's penis.
Yeah, great.